discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative.
We were certain.
I'm afraid not all of them are...
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. Sounds good.
Gil, O'Connell and Serena spent months getting our systems coordinated. You can't just strip and redesign those connections on the fly. Gil? I know you can hear me.
The whole ship can hear you. I'm just not listening.
You're fighting again?
I'm thinking the same, believe me. What can I do for you?
Tell me something.
Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found a workaround.
What did he do?
He glued a memory foam to his environmental suit, then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer...
Let's keep it that way. I'll let you concentrate.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
I never get out in the field with you guys. Maybe for the best.
I've got enough people to patch up without Gil tripping over Karkins.
Not the backup I was...
Pathfinder. Sorry, distracted. It's the neighborly thing to do. And we need good neighbors. I know it.
Yes?
I ran across another... I knew that was part of...
You didn't know it was the driving force?
He gave up everything trying to...
You didn't realize how important his family...
I guess not.
Maybe that's what he wanted you to see.
I'll let you get...
I'll be here if you need me.
Just looking for attention, aren't you?
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
How's your friend Jill?
Waiting to get it all started was killing her. Now she's being shot out of a cannon, so to speak.
Regale me with some...
If the odds of getting the card you need are greater than the bet, make the bet. Anytime.
Pathfinder. Thank you for arranging my act. There's so much to study here. It would take a lifetime.
I'd enjoy that. All the reading. History, science, culture.
No offense, but I'm starting with the Asari.
Oh, sure. But when you get to Elcor Hamlet, I want to know.
I'm Jan Garth, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you enjoy learning about the rich...
But the plants have adapted to the Scourge's presence. Some even feed on its radiant energy. See this older specimen? The growth rings showed the Scourge's beginnings. The Pathfinder's scanner captured it perfectly. Oh, yes. Properly steamed or roasted, naturally. We won't starve. Specimens, scans! Our conservation effort can barely keep up. What a wonderful service you've done for us. You've certainly earned your... I'll look at the growth patterns.
Hey, did you get your latest delivery?
Yep.
Hello there.
Got this.
Hi.
Hey.
The Nexus invites you to visit the newly opened vortex. Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson, and the initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
Top scientists have ancient answers.
Are you sure you want to do this, Nilken?
I am.
What's for the best?
I'm putting Nilken here back into stasis.
The conviction was overturned, but everyone still treats me like a murderer. When Mariette heard the truth, she left me. I just want to go to sleep and wake up when things have blown over.
Sure. Run away from your problems. A fitting end.
Looks like you had your tonsils removed. I didn't want to take any risks in the galaxy. You're affected.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
Good job with the Prodromos outpost, Pat. Ready to wake up a batch of colonists? It'll be nice to see their excitement when they realize this is really happening.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is of a family.
Finally, the Ryder clan in one room. It feels like it's been years since we were together.
Or more.
Well, I'll take whatever I can get. I've missed you too.
How are you feeling, Mom?
No, we're not doing that. There's only one rule for this visit. No, and when I'm not, the pills help. Deal?
Okay.
Good. Let's talk about something else. Really?
Well, you're both looking...
Yeah, Dad, that does tend to happen.
Right, I know. I heard the Alliance has a new Mako in the works.
Yeah, word is they can airdrop this one from a ship.
I know. They're saying we might get one on our next expedition.
You still poking around the Attican Traverse?
It's amazing. We think we might have found a Prothean site. No artifact.
I remember the day they found the first ruins on Mars. Changed my life. We knew for sure that aliens were real. We just had to go find them.
Yes, every day I wake up, I'm looking at a Mass Effect relay, and I keep thinking, what's...
Don't lose that. The minute you stop wondering what's beyond the mountain...
What was it like, Dad? When you went through that first relay?
Don't believe the stories. The Charon relay scared the shit out. Why don't we go have this dinner your mom's been
I remember that. Mom complained the Ryder clan was never in the same...
Odd, considering you were family.
That's all you need to know. Dad wasn't much fun to hang around with. The awkward silences could last for... Yeah, good or bad. Sure, I suppose.
It gave rise...
Jury's still out on...
Nevertheless, the emotional bonds among...
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's...
Your father's personal logs.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS. Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
I'll talk to our informants.
Ryder!
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this.
How can I help?
My friend Jory was on Eos the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to...
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
You can believe the reports. Eos is becoming a livable and sustainable... Going back to reclaim it will help heal your...
See, Jory?
Thank you, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
I've been digging, and there are serious concerns.
And this relates to your job. I've had a year and a half of doing everything with nothing. Spender, shit as he is, helps. I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people over suspicions.
Director...
Pathfinder.
Yes, Pathfinder.
I have a specific...
Name and designation if available.
I heard that the chief engineer on Eos went back into cryo.
There have been a few such requests. The first few months in Hill...
Now that Prodromos is on track...
Chief Engineer Grace Leto, deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Why do some colonists have a number letter designation?
All initiative members do. In the CV file somewhere, anyway. It isn't relevant when everyone is doing everything. I suppose it's like... do you not know yours?
I wasn't aware I had one.
You were in select company. Sarah Ryder, Pathfinder. Specialist designation.
Something in...
An A and low odds. Someone's an early adopter.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour. Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's daughter has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest in the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda. This is HNS.
I thought I understood what meant to come.
Fallout from the recent uprising.
Ryder. The Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
I'm here.
Hello.
Pathfinder, did you make it to her, Varl?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Why would the Scourge target that ship?
It must have been a remnant vessel, or maybe there's remnant tech in the helmet itself. Can you imagine? Our ancestors using the remnant? I need to study this further to fully understand it. I'll let you know if I discover anything.
You got it.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
Any insight you can give me on the...
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's all... Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
Is it normal for someone as young... I kinda...
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to... When he retired, I sort of... Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
You said the helmet was touched...
When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
I should get moving.
Come back soon.
All systems green.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
Bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, Voeld to the Angarai, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
Suvi wasn't kidding about the...
Secluded, Blizzard provides cover, great for a hidden base.
Where are we meeting the resistance team? Sent you the nav point. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Heaters straight on. Any squishies need to warm up.
We're almost there. We'll need to talk to Commander Anyik when we arrive.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Are you the Pathfinder that Ephra was talking about?
That's me.
We're the team assigned to breach the facility with you. Hopefully rescue Moshai's Sefer.
I'm your pilot. The Ket facility is on the other side of the planet.
Ready to head out?
I'll be back.
All of you joined as volunteers.
Temperatures are below
Some of you
freezing
were
and
attacked by
continuing
Ket.
to fall.
Most of you have lost family.
Environment check.
When you
Temperatures
stand
are within
across from a
acceptable parameters. Life support is stable.
But I love you, Hera.
I know.
Who knows how much time we have?
That's the wrong side of the explorer. I think it's wasting time. We should be up. Yes, Miss Charles' explosion. She would have known exactly how to protect herself. We can put the plan together.
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes? I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Upload this schematic for your mechanic, with my compliment. They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
He lives for this shit, and will make his day.
My long-lost brother. You can find some of what you need here on Voeld.
Good to see you again, Commander Dozil.
And you, Jarl. You must be Ryder. Jarl told us what you did for Kirin's team on Havarl. I'm Anyik Dozil, commander of this encampment. You're welcome here as an ally of the Angara.
Thank you for allowing us into your base, Commander.
Your actions display your soul's intentions. I hope you will join the fight against the Ket. We've held the Ket at bay, but have been unable to deal a decisive blow. The longer things drag on, the greater our disadvantage.
If your current approach isn't working, we'll need to find another one.
Our main problem is a lack of fighters. If you want to know where you can make a difference, go to the post that overlooks the valley. Nothing happens on Voeld without our lookouts knowing about it. Before you go, is there anything else I can help you with?
How are you holding up against the Ket?
It hasn't been easy. We've had our victories, but we're a small force. Too small.
Didn't Ephra send recruits?
Most of them are young, untrained. If we want to beat the Ket, we need medics, technicians, and skilled fighters.
Then Ryder and I will help.
We will?
If the commander needs recruits, we'll find them.
I'm an outsider. How could I convince anyone to join your resistance?
You may be an outsider, but Jarl is an experienced soldier with unmatched passion. He's inspired the will to fight in so many of us.
Jarl's right. We can find the people you need.
I'd be happy to take... You have my gratitude. Both of you. Nearly as long as the Ket. With our military destroyed, civilians took the fight into their own hands. They formed the Resistance as a final effort to retake our home.
It seems to be working.
But even now, we're a long way from winning.
I've met Ephra. He's
never been good at first impressions. He can be stern, but he's Ephra took a scattered band of civilian fighters and molded them into...
Most people seem to really...
Because he would do anything for his people. We may not always agree with Ephra, but we'd follow him to the end of the stars. I'll be here.
Apologies, Pathfinder. I'm a little busy.
Squadron at Verona. I'm picking up hostiles 2 clicks.
They're younger than I expected, but they have spirit.
Hold.
Hope. They give me a patrol suit.
Pathfinder, I was told to expect you. Dove, I want to brief you on Voeld. Any questions about the planet? Ask away.
How does the Resistance plan to...
We don't have the forces to fight a planet-wide war. Our only hope is the center of all Ket operations on Voeld is across the valley. If we take... At least, that is our hope.
Is that a map of Voeld?
A living map, yes. Every region updated in real time as we get information from Scout. You can see the nearest Dara, the Jara Tetchiks, and Yarnik, the archaeological dig the Ket have occupied.
The bright spots on the map, are those cities?
Cities under siege by the Ket, yes. The largest is Strya.
Was?
It's hard to think of a city as a capital when it's just a maze of empty streets. But buildings can be rebuilt. We are more than our cities.
Tell me more about Estrad.
It's the recent focus of Ket attacks. They think they can break our spirit by terror. The Ket learned that we fight to the death, and they would rather... So they destroy our Dara, our homes. They underestimate the Angara.
You mentioned the word Dar.
Well, translated directly, it means rock foundation. A Dar is smaller than a... There are several out here. Angara who live in Dara are combat trained, ready for...
I guess they need...
They take pride in defending themselves. The Dara are the... More patrols for the Dara means fewer raids on Ket camps. The Ket know this and use it against us.
I think
If you need...
That's the planet, with everything on it.
You don't win a war without good organization.
From this room, we keep track of our brothers and sisters in the field.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Olisk is in charge of requisitions. We should speak with him.
Do they need a replacement?
Pathfinder, something I can...
You the requisitions officer?
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything is running fine.
Your communications say otherwise. You haven't received...
Those data pads are encrypted. How did you... I need to keep this news contained. No one knows. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale drop.
You haven't...
Not much. The supplies make it plan. The obvious answer is the Ket. Sabotage. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
I can take a look at the drop point. That way, no...
I can't sanction an official search, but the nav point for the lock. You seem to be adept at decryption.
Joe, my friend. Welcome home, brother.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
They all say the same thing. The Resistance is missing supplies.
Heard about the Ket ambush.
Fine. Go ahead. Turn it on.
But I love you, Hera.
I know.
Who knows how much time we have?
Welcome. You are the Pathfinder.
What are these symbols?
My people worship here.
And I give the blessings.
I'm a bit of
a stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing is offered with simple goodwill.
Why don't you practice...
Those who are slaves to the Ket are forbidden to express their spiritual... We honor their isolation by practicing privately. Faith is also strongest when no one sees it.
It would be an honor.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
How do you become a priest?
With great hardship. I speak weekly words for those. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
What do you believe?
In the never-ending growth of a soul that is... A righteous action in this life begets in...
And with that... Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, eh? Don't you have more important places to be?
I'm Pathfinder Ryder.
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical heat?
Nothing more advanced.
Then where you're from is useless to me right now.
Dr. Hareen, maybe Ryder can help us with the emergency caching.
Emergency?
This is a war zone. Ketted. Wounded. There's probably a cache of emergency. No substitute for real medical attention.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
A great system, and no one spared the time to make it work?
You have no idea what you're talking about, or how many of ours. I still have patience to see if you want to help.
Jarl, have you come back to...
Briefly.
And these must be the string. You know, if not for Jarl...
That must be...
Jarl's the brave one.
How do you get supplies with the cat everywhere?
The same way we came. There are
It's hard to fly in, so my children run most items through the caves.
Children?
Their size makes it hard for the We all do what we can out here, even children.
How do you feel?
Some speak ill. I'll do what I can to help until I can't help.
Are you
I have all... What I do have, we need if we... Maybe if you clear that Ket station on the South Road, I'd be able to bring in more and spare something for you. Just...
if you need patching up, you'll have to wait. A patrol just came through and I need to see to them.
You guys seem very...
Volunteer medics are hard to come by, especially ones who can handle Voeld.
It's actually warm.
We don't use them for heat. They generate artificial sun, so we don't go...
What do you mean?
Right, I suppose you wouldn't know about that. If we don't get enough, our immune systems weaken and our bioenergy slows. We go dark. Between the... Most... But if the civilians in the settlements can live here without... I'll be...
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Good. You're in the clear.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
But I brought the snacks.
Whoa, didn't mean to sneak up on you.
It's the alien. The one that helped out on Havarl. Didn't expect an alien to help. They've mostly tried to kill and enslave us. So that's amazing. You are amazing.
Shut up, Beniska. You're embarrassing.
You shut up. I'm being charming, right?
The Angara have been wonderful to us, including yourself. So thank you.
See? We're building bonds here to seek.
So, what's out there? Any tips?
As a start, you could join our fight in Hajara, where those red lights are. I hear someone's looking for help.
Or you could just go there and kill some cat. They're everywhere.
Anything else you need to know? We've been stationed here forever, so we're experts.
Those red lights, you said that's Hajara?
Yes, Hajara Station, one of the Dar in the valley. It's a small There's people there that might need help if you haven't. Why so surprised? We've adapted to this weather.
Those lights are conspicuous. Don't the Ket attack?
We've adapted to that too. The Ket want to take us alive, so we fight to the death. It seems to deter them.
What's that alien facility on that mountain over there?
That's the Ket Command Center. We have constant eyes on it.
What's its purpose?
It controls Ket operations on the entire planet. There's always ships coming and going.
I came face to face with the prefect there. Meanest, motherless Bisan I ever saw.
Even the Ket seemed afraid. We don't have much intel on her, though.
Do you know of any remnant sites or ruins?
I think so. Actually, I don't know.
Zeke, do you ever read the dailies?
No, you'll tell me if I need to know something.
So, where is it?
Tall lights, over on your right somewhere.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Take care. Stay safe.
You be safe too, Jala Madarov. Has your sister recovered from her mission? She was brave.
So brave.
She is. Both recovered and brave. Thank you for asking.
Tempest, we're going to need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Okay, Sam, what's Voeld got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Voeld.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
What about the Angara, the Resistance? What's their status?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Voeld's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. All right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Follow the lights, Ryder.
Trust me.
Downhill's always more fun.
and detecting below normal temperatures.
We're out of the worst of it. Temperature should be manageable now.
I need help here.
That's it. Good work.
Scott, they almost got past me.
Easy. Are you alright?
Better now that those Ket are dead. I thought I could lead them in. If you hadn't come along, they'd be halfway to our camp by now.
How bad are you hurt? Can you make it back?
It'll be comical, but I can walk, and I know a secret route to the camp. I can get back faster than your rover.
Have the Ket tracked down the resistance?
No, these scum caught a signal flash and were too stubborn to ignore it. You didn't give them time to report in. All their superiors will know is that they went missing in the blizzard.
What are you doing out here?
I'm just a scout. I'm supposed to make sure the Ket... But they were more prepared than I thought. I got careless.
We have...
Go.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Old bones are getting stiff. Do you have to hit every bump?
I swear I will turn this car around. There's Ket in there.
Pathfinder, that message console can be hacked.
So there's a control center for Ket shuttles on Voeld.
This message contains a fragmented passcode. If we find more terminals, I can reassemble it.
And we can take out the control center.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Dara attacking us?
Pathfinder, I detect a datapad nearby.
Axol is stockpiling supplies. Why?
It's troubling. Effort should hear of this.
Pathfinder, I have informed Olisk. The drop point is secure.
Good. The Resistance should get their supplies now.
Resources in this area are limited. An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
I'd live here, but then I could probably live anywhere.
Did your people have plans to settle here? You seem easily affected by the cold. Drac, why would anyone near the end of their life take a chance joining the initiative?
Why would anyone at the start of theirs join up with strangers like us? Besides, who says I'm old? Who says I'm dying?
Picking up a faint signal. Looks like a friendly ship.
It matches the transponder code for Asari survey vessel, Perifona.
Isn't that the Asari ship we're looking for?
We might be close. Enemies!
Pathfinder, I detect Ket among this salvage. I'm reading Ket technology at this location. Shooting the device will destroy it. That device was feeding data externally.
To where?
I can't determine that. However, there may be devices at the remnant locations. I detect an Angaran data device, transmitting a low-frequency homing signal.
Someone left it on purpose.
Ijara is a research station, mostly focusing on Voeld's geology.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
No, you're just giving up on Neilch. He was your best friend. You're that alien people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket, that's good enough for me.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Ket kill people. They take our families and we never see them again. Anyone who fights against that has to be better than them. So, will you fight them? I know the location of the labor camp where they took my uncle.
What's a Ket labor camp for?
Different things. They put people in cages there. Sometimes they make them work. Sometimes they collect Angara, and once they have enough, they move them. And sometimes they just kill them. My father died that way.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Nilj may not have much time.
How's the dig going?
We can't get deep enough to take a proper sample. The ice is too thick. If I had better equipment, we would have finished days ago.
Try asking Armroll about it.
You're that alien Pathfinder they call Ryder. Oh, I wish I could talk. sky-cursed piece of junk work. It's been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Tellara.
Is there something I can do?
Maybe. I need to take a break before I kill someone.
High-powered communications array, most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a signal. It is faint, but this equipment is sensitive. Pathfinder, I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal. It may be artificial.
You don't mean Ket? Are you saying the Ket are disrupting our comms? We must look into this.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Life support restored.
Send the seismology team to scout it first. We don't want to cause an avalanche digging around in there. They told me you might be coming through. Watch your...
What is the...
Jara Station, the only research base on Voeld. Educated on Aya, trained by the Resistance.
Takes guts to be stationed out here alone.
They only send scientists who can handle themselves in a fight. Since the Resistance can't always protect us, we protect ourselves.
You've only...
We all did. I can't... So far, Voeld has lived up to my expectations.
Oh.
Only a few years. We met...
All that was...
And more. We've only scratched the surface.
I'll come...
Well, I haven't seen many of your kind around here, but I've heard lots...
Oh, good thing.
So far.
Do you get much bit...
I do all right. Sometimes...
Isn't that...
I've had a few close calls, but they haven't caught me yet.
I'll take...
Got plenty.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
The main axle's got iced up again. What's causing it?
Probably an issue with the de-icing system. I'll take a look.
I saw your ship land earlier. Impressed.
I was about to say the same to you.
Sure is. On our last dig, the Ket destroyed our land. So I decided to repurpose one of theirs. It's only fair.
You stole...
From what I hear, you're doing a lot more than just stealing from them.
Is using Ket machinery...
Only if we stumble on it. Mostly we stay away from their stuff.
They said...
Sometimes they rig their machines to explode and lay them out for us. I'd say they're clever, but they learned it from us.
What do you do here?
I was a civil engineer on Aya. Now, 1 minute you're designing an aqueduct.
That's a big change.
I wouldn't trade it for anything. Besides, Aya can get on without me. The Jara Station needs me.
Do you...
Not really. Those tall structures with the lights are fascinating, though. I'd love to get inside. If you're interested, they're north of here.
Okay.
Stay.
Environment check. Temperature. Are within acceptable.
Hey, Ryder, pit stop? Wouldn't mind stretching my legs.
I agree. Stop, hop up, run in a circle, and get back in.
No? Well, fine.
That looks like Ket salvage. Be careful, Ryder.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. I detect unusual signals from that The Ket planted a chip in this Angara.
A tracking chip? Can you reverse it to get a nav point?
The chip is disabled, but if I receive more scans, I could repair the signal. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Planets in Helios still look so alien.
They look stranger with humans on them.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Can you imagine the heating bills if we settled here?
minerals have been depleted in this location.
Good time for a field op, Jal. What's your combat disposition?
I kill the enemy before they see me. Do I need another one?
No, that'll do fine.
Get ready to fight!
Remnant ahead. Don't let your guard down.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Life support is back online.
I like your rifle, Jal.
I built the modifications myself. Once it was Ket. Now it kills them for me.
Back home, some people name their favorite weapons.
This one is a Garav.
The ambient temperature is normal. Pathfinder, that message console can be hacked. I've nearly completed assembly of the passcode.
How many more consoles do you need?
One will be sufficient.